Hey, this is Jason Silver, the dating coach for ambitious women, and I have a special episode of Ask Jason for you today where I've got the #1 photographer in Chicago, Joshua Albanese, answering your questions about online dating profile pictures. I'm probably gonna have to change that, by the way. So the question that I got today was, Jason, how do I take a great photograph for my online dating profile without having to spend thousands of dollars on a professional photographer? That's a great question. And I brought in a very high-end professional photographer, Joshua Albanese of JA Headshots, the #1 photographer in Chicago. So excited to have you, and thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, this is going to be great, and I think this is going to be very powerful for you because Josh is going to give you the secret to taking the ultimate selfie, the best profile photo that you can take with any smartphone. So first of all, a question, is a smartphone enough to take a really high quality photo?
Absolutely. If you've had a cell phone within the last 3 to 4 years, you're going to get a really high quality image out of it. There's no doubt about it that you can take a great quality photograph. Even if you don't even have a great phone and you have your iPad, you can still take a great quality photograph. So there's really no excuses to get great quality photographs, and I'm going to break it down to really easy for your audience in order for them to take a high quality picture. So I got 3 easy steps.
Cool. So let's go through the 3 easy steps, even if you've got a 3-year-old camera, on how to take a really high quality profile photo.
Yeah. Okay. So the first step is location. You're going to want to have choose a location that really inspires you, something that inspires to what the life that you want to live and the life that you want to be at. So that could be anywhere, and if you're in the country, going out into a simple field to take the photograph can be great, and if you're out in the city, being downtown, you can get a great photograph as well. The one rule to that is just being in a shaded spot is usually going to be the most important. So just finding a shaded spot or right during sunset is usually the best time to take photographs. So if you really want to take the high quality and level up on your photography of yourself, go ahead and just find that sweet spot right before the sun sets, and you're going to get amazing photographs.
And I actually had a few phone calls today where I was reviewing some online profiles, and what I saw was a lot of shiny spots on your face, on the faces of these women, because they had this direct sunlight, and it made them look sweaty. It made it look weird. So what Josh is saying, which is really great, is be in the shade. Don't be in direct sunlight when you're taking the photo. So I think that's also what you mean with location.
Yeah, location kind of plays into lighting because they go hand in hand. And so even if you're not able to go outside when you are inside, you want to use a large window and basically put the phone up against the window. And this will lead into our third technique, actually. So I'm going to bring that up.
Wait, what was the second technique? The second technique was lighting. Yes.
Okay. So with the second technique in lighting, we're going to go ahead and even if you're inside the house, you can go ahead and put that phone right up against the window and just face directly right into that window and take a picture. The light that comes out of there will be really nice and soft. Just make sure that there's no harsh sunlight coming through that window at all, and it doesn't matter whatsoever. As long as there's no harsh light, you're going to get a great quality photograph of yourself.
Now this is awesome, okay? Joshua taught me this technique. I've used it over and over again. You take your phone, and I'm just going to reiterate, literally place it against a window. If a window is right here, you're going to place your phone against the window as close to the window as you possibly can to take the photo of yourself. The closer you can get to the light, as long as it's not direct sunlight, the better. And you're going to get that special twinkle in your eye, that little star that makes your eyes just a little bit more captivating, enchanting, and attractive. So it's a really, really great way, if you don't have professional lighting, to capture a high quality photo of your face.
No, absolutely. And what that really does is it'll soften out any of the blemishes and wrinkles that we might have, and so it just looks really flattering. Okay, and now the third technique is called the out and down. Now this one is actually what all the professional models know and use, and so you don't even know it because it's really, really subtle, but it makes a huge difference, and I'm going to demonstrate it to you right now. When you have that phone up against the window, you want to go ahead and bring your chin out towards the phone, and then down. Bring your chin down so you're leading with your forehead. I know, right?
That was just like blue steel.
Boom, right there. And so what that does is it's going to tighten up the jawline that we all love, because we all want a little bit tighter of a jawline. So just by bringing that face out and down, And what you're going to go ahead and
So
do.
I can remove the sagging skin from here and make it seem really sharp.
And when you bring your eyes down, you make the photograph more about your eyes. And since the eyes are the largest communicator, it will say a beautiful story about yourself. It is hands down one of the best techniques you can utilize every day in your photographs. So the one thing that I will say is when you use that out and down, go a little too far and then back it off just a tad bit, because everybody wants to go ahead and get the maximum benefit. But I'm going to show Jason right now by looking at him. If I'm going like that, it looks
too much.
Too much.
It's a little weird.
So just
Yeah.
go and then back it off just a little bit.
Got it.
And you got it. And so that one right there will transform your photography.
So just to reiterate, step 1, finding an inspiring location. Step 2, if you're doing it indoors, putting your phone against a window. If you're doing it outdoors, being in the shade and not being in direct sunlight, preferably maybe at sunset where it's a softer light. And step 3, doing the out and down, where you stick your neck out a little bit and then down so you get that sharp, defined jawline. And then also remember to bring it back so you're not sticking your neck out in a really weird, awkward way.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is great. And if you follow these 3 steps, you're going to create a much more attractive profile than many of the other women have online. I can guarantee you that 99% of women, the biggest challenge, men too, are their online dating profile pictures. And men are visual. This is going to make the biggest difference to attract more high-quality men online. Joshua, thank you so much for coming. Yeah. You're going to be seeing a lot more of Joshua. He's got such great tips on how to take really attractive profiles. So I'm going to actually link to his website if you want to learn more about Joshua at the bottom in the description of this video. And if you want to see more videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the little notification bell, and you'll get notified for every time I get a new video teaching you how to attract high-quality men. Thanks so much, Joshua, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks a lot.